Hello class and welcome to week 2. This is Miss Naidu. I'm just going to go ahead and give you an overview and what to expect for this week. So of course, mandatory to always watch your weekly overviews because these are meant for only for our class and our course so that you can be sure that you understand what is expected and what is coming up. So sometimes some of the questions you have in your email sometimes are within these videos. So it's very important as an online student to always watch the mandatory weekly overviews. Okay, so first off, I just want to talk a little bit about the weekly discussion question. I still see some of you did a really good job in regards to it in week 1. Okay, so I just want to go over really quick one more time for those of you that are not getting more than a 50 or 45 in your assignment. So remember that this is a 2-part assignment. Your first response is due Wednesday. On Wednesdays, you have to complete this assignment, the first part, because this is where I capture the attendance. Okay, so if you were counted absent for week 1, and you don't know why, it's because you were counted absent for the entire week because you did not complete your discussion question. This is due on Wednesday, and this is where I capture attendance. Okay. Next, for those of you that only got a 45 or a 50, that means that you only did your first response and you did not do your second response that was due by Sunday. Okay, so just to clarify a little bit about that, let's go ahead and review one more time. Once you respond to the initial response, sometimes your instructor will follow up with your response before Sunday and give you a question or something for you to expand on, and then you should follow up and from that point and respond to those questions. If your instructor does not respond to you, it is still required from you to respond to a different student. Okay. For example, here we have one student doing the response, their initial response, and we had the follow-up here. Okay, follow-ups still require APA format, they still require references, and it still requires 250 words. So if you're not getting a maximum of 50 points for your second response, it's because you're not meeting those criteria. However, if for this example, this student responded directly to this student, and I went ahead and gave credit for that, you don't have to do it this way. You could also, if nobody responded to you, you go ahead and respond to another student, just like this student did. They responded to a different student. They did theirs and they responded to another student. I know it can be a little confusing, but all of your instructors, they do the same exact thing. You have to have your initial response and your second response to get full credit. So if you get 50 points or 45 points, that means you got the maximum of your first response and you just need the second response to get the other 50. That makes 100. If you have any questions in regards to that, please feel free to email me. Okay, so going back to our midterm, what is our midterm going to be based on? Okay, so midterm assignment is going to be based on your flashcards on week 1. Okay, there's a total of 75, I believe. Okay, so I'm going to just be giving you the word, and then you are going to be giving me the definition. So for example, this is the word, and then it'll be blank, and then you will have to give me the definition. So for example, algia, okay, pain and suffering. That would be your response, okay? You don't need the period when you are responding, and this week I will be posting a kind of a preview of how it will look like, and it will be a timed midterm, okay? So spelling, of course, it is important. I will also be doing the other way around. I'll give you the definition, pain and suffering, and then you have to give me what it means, algia. Okay, so make sure you are studying from this deck. Okay, this is the only one that you have to study for up to midterm. Okay. Following on week 3, I will let you know what terms you will have to learn for final. Okay, so just to give you a heads up. Okay, so on week 2, you'll have your 3 Cengage assignments that you have to complete. Make sure you do submit those, and then your week 2 assignment for your pre-recorded lectures. I will be including one more assignment for a trial of your, it's just to help you make sure that you're learning your flashcards. So it will have 3 attempts for you to complete, and it's going to be something very similar to what you would be doing for your midterm. So just giving you an FYI on that. Alrighty guys, if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. You know how to get a hold of me. Thank you. Have a great week.